beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we're going to talk about how you know you're ready to receive a big manifestation when you've mastered this one thing. And this one thing is being in receptive mode. So in order to get in receptive mode, we have to, one, feel good, two, know that we're worthy of receiving this manifestation, and three, we have to be actively receiving all things throughout our day. So the universe uses people, places, things, kids, pets, electronics. It uses all of these ways to communicate to us, right? So if we are walking by somebody at a store and they're offering to do something for us for free, or maybe they're holding the door for us, or maybe they're wanting to just like make you feel better in some way, and you're so conditioned because you don't believe you're worthy, you're so conditioned to say, no, it's a burden for you to do that for me. So no, I don't want to burden you. That is sending a signal to the universe saying you're not ready for manifestations. You are literally telling the universe, no, I'm not ready, don't send it. But then you're going home every night going, why isn't my manifestation arriving? It's because you're blocking everything that wants to come in because you don't think you're worthy of taking up space in this world. And the way we take up space in the world is we say, I am worthy of receiving this love from this stranger. I am worthy of receiving help from my mom or dad or sibling, whoever wants to help me babysit my kids. You are worthy. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to jump into somebody's phone and ask them a question. There is something called text etiquette, though, where you always start your text off and say, hey, hope you're having a great day. If you have some time, I'd love to poke you with a question. You don't just jump into their phone and demanding their energy and their time, saying, hey, I need you right now, and you need to stop what you're doing and answer me. That is arrogance, and we don't do that. But we have to know that we're allowed to take up space. We're allowed to offer help. We're allowed to receive help. We're allowed to ask questions. You're just allowed to be you. And as long as you're doing it in the most respectful, loving way, and you're being very mindful of other people's energy and other people's time, constantly texting someone throughout the day when they might be working, you're not really considering their time. Just because you're not working, or maybe you're working and not really doing much at work, doesn't mean that everybody else isn't working. So you should always start off a text, hey, do you have a minute? I just want to share something with you. You shouldn't just jump into somebody's phone just sharing your whole life, because they might not be ready to receive that and it might be too much. So if somebody's not responding to you and you're doing that, they're sending you a message to saying, stop. So there are boundaries. But with receiving, it has to be this healthy balance of being open to receiving, knowing that you're worthy of it, knowing that you're allowed to take up space. You are not a burden to anybody, okay? Unless you're being arrogant and rude and not considering somebody else's time and energy. That's being a burden. But if you are just so kind and so sweet and you have a question, or somebody wants to do something for you, they want to give you a hug, essentially. If they do something for you, or if they hold a door for you, they are literally standing there with their arms open wanting to hug you. And when you say no, or say somebody's offering you food, when you say no, you're literally turning your back on them to their hug. It's one thing to say, oh, I'm not hungry right now. Thank you so much for that offer, though. That was so sweet. That's fine. That's still hugging them and being so grateful that they asked. But when you say, no, thank you, you're just kind of like turning a back on a hug. And it's kind of rude, because this person was just so considerate and they thought of you. But some people that are rude like that, they don't know that they're being rude because they grew up in a house where they didn't receive anything. So their mind is so conditioned to reject all love because they were neglected as a child. When there's no love in a home and there's neglect, as an adult now, that human it's like foreign to them. They don't think it's right. They think it's wrong to receive something, because what's comfortable to them is to not receive anything and to be on their own and to have to figure everything out on their own. So we have to kindly like grab these people by the hand and say, it's safe. It's safe to receive. You're safe with me. I will protect you. I will make sure you don't get hurt. You're allowed to receive something. And then when we finally allow them to heal that piece of them, that inner child in them that doesn't think they're allowed to receive anything, their life starts to pick up and they start to manifest all of these things. Sometimes they were already manifesting things, but they just didn't see it that way because they have this condition, this pattern in their mind that says, I'm not worthy of receiving. So if this is you watching this video and you struggle to receive help from people, people want to tip you, people want to pay for your coffee. Oh, I just got another good message. This is so good. Okay, so when people compliment you, say someone wanted to compliment my hair right now, and they're like, Michelle, I love your hair. You know, somebody who's very resistant to that and it feels so uncomfortable, it feels wrong. It's because sometimes that person on the receiving end, they know that their hair looks pretty. And that's why they did it that way. And now they feel like somebody's pointing out their arrogance because they think it's arrogant to love themselves. And that is the old conditioning. We are here to be ourselves, to love our body, to love our hair. When someone compliments my hair, I'm like, it's not mine. God gave it to me. Thanks. I'm really lucky for it. I see everything is not mine. So when people compliment me, even in my home and stuff, I'm like, oh, you know, the universe brought me this, or somebody made this wrap and it's so beautiful. I wish I could kiss the person that made it. I don't see anything as Michelle's. So when people compliment it, I am going along with them like, yeah, that's why I picked it out because it's awesome. And if they're saying you have great taste, I'm like, thanks. I like my taste too. It makes me happy. That's coming from a space of total, like being humble, just feeling the joy of having an item in your hand or your house looking a certain way. But the problem is when people are not able to receive compliments, it's because they think they're being arrogant. They think they're being cocky or overconfident, or they love themselves too much. You know, there are people out there like that, but you can read energy. You all can read energy. You know those people. You know those people who haven't been through anything tough in their life and they're just like, yeah, I know I'm great. I know this is awesome. Where I look at certain people and they've been through so much, and when I see them standing in their power, like really loving their body and they're showing it off on social media or they're feeling really good, I'm like, heck yeah, like that person's been through so much. There's so many days where that person cried and nobody knew that they were struggling, and I want them to be in their joy right now. So when we're manifesting, to get back to the point of this video, we have to be in receptive mode. We have to feel good. We have to be willing to receive anything that anybody offers us because we're sending a signal saying, universe, we're open. We're receiving everything you're giving us through people's compliments, through holding doors, through tipping, through people being of service to us, wanting to give us extra clothes or whatever it is. We have to say yes. So if you've been struggling to manifest, this is your key. You have to actively receive all kinds of things. Okay. It is not greedy. You are not being arrogant. You are worthy of taking up space in somebody's phone. You're worthy of taking up space in somebody's day when they're wanting to stop what they're doing to help you. You're worthy of that because you're human and we're here to help people and we're here to receive help. So open up those arms, open up those eyes, ears, hearts, the whole body, the soul, and say, I am worthy. Comment below and say, I am worthy of receiving all of my manifestations, and they're already here. And I vow to practice over and over and over again, and each day to receive help, to receive love, to receive compliments, to receive presence. This is a huge one. There is no better gift on this planet than a human being listening to you, their presence in front of you, them fully being there and wanting to hear what you have to say. That is the best gift that we can offer somebody. So if you're looking to be seen and to be heard, you need to do it for other people. And that is also a part of manifestation, is giving of your energy, giving of your abundance, giving of your time and your love. So I hope all of you are having a fabulous hair day like me. Just kidding. My hair was crazy today, so I braided it. But I'm grateful for it. And it looks really cute, right? Your hair looks amazing too. High five. You look beautiful. Your outfit is fabulous. And if nobody's told you today, I am telling you right now. And I'm giving you the biggest hug. So you better all be receiving it because you're sending a signal to the universe that you are ready for your manifestations because you're receiving my love. And if you need help with learning how to receive better, and you want to be like all of my other clients who I put them on a strict regimen of saying the next 5 days, you have to receive this, you have to do this. And I put them on a little routine to get them used to receiving that's when everything starts to click for my clients. So if you need help, book a session. Everything is below in the description box. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when my content is coming out, and help me get these messages out there. The more you guys like and comment, the more it spreads. So let's spread this like wildfire. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Peace out.